What is up, everybody? Coach Lucas here. Happy New Year. I'm very, very excited. 2023 is going to be a massive year, and I just wanted to send this video to you guys to give you a recap of what happened with MSM and the team and our MSM family here in 2022 and what our plan is moving forward into 2023. So I'm excited to share with you a recap and our plan moving forward. And so to start off the recap for 2022, we've added 150 new players to MSM Performance Academy, which is really, really nice. It's solid. It's not as many as 2021, which is actually good. That was our intentions going into 2022, is to keep it a little bit more intimate and only work with about 10, 12 players a month, and really getting our focus on each individual player each month. So we had that focus as we were helping these players grow and develop into becoming leaders of their team, becoming more confident, becoming more mentally tough, being able to perform at a higher level. So I'm really, really excited about hitting that number in 2022. Also, we've added 10 new players to our peak performance training program. So as you may know, we have our pro mentality training, which is designed to help players with personal development, with confidence, with performing at their best from a mental standpoint. And then we also have peak performance training, which is a separate service, a separate product that helps players peak their athletic potential. So not only does it include the mental training, but we also have the strength training, the speed training, nutrition elements to that, along with the technical and tactical elements to that. So well, we've added 10 new players to that program. It's really, really starting to come together to be something that is quite impactful. So I'm excited about peak performance. This year, 2022, this past year has been the greatest player success year that we've ever had. We've had players that have signed pro contracts. We have had players that have been called up to the youth national team, Mexican youth national team, U.S. youth national team, Canada's youth national team. We've had players that have earned full ride college scholarships. We've had players that have moved up levels from a typical team to MLS Next. And so we've had all kinds of successes from players that are 17, 18, 19 years old to players that are 10, 11, 12 years old. And across the board, we've had so much success this year that it's been so exciting to see, and it gives us a lot of momentum and a lot of excitement going into 2023. And I wanted to share that with you. Something else that we've added, which we thought that was really, really important, and something that has been, um, on our roadmap for a long time, and it's finally something we were able to execute on, which is our new parents course. And this is something that is really interesting because not only are we able to help the player now, but we're also able to help the parent in supporting that athlete to become the best possible athlete that they can be. And we're finding that a lot of parents are really starting to find some great value in this, and they're finding it extremely valuable in helping their player grow to a whole new level. So this has been an exciting year for us. We've hit a lot of huge little benchmarks here and a lot of huge milestones here that have really allowed us to set us up for success moving into 2023. So our plan for 2023 is to grow peak performance. So we've done an excellent job of filling up the pro mentality training. And now it's time for those players to move into the peak performance and get more help and support from strength and speed, explosiveness, nutrition, and again, the technical and tactical side of everything to really have a 360-degree training platform, training curriculum, training plan for these players to become the best possible players that they can be. And we're seeing what they can do just from pro mentality training, just from having the right mental training, the mental performance training. They're growing at an exceptional rate. The success that I shared with you earlier, most of those players are just from the pro mentality training. The pro contracts, the college players, MLS youth national team. those players are getting those results just from the pro mentality training. So we're really going to add fuel to the fire in the peak performance training platform. And so we're really excited about growing that side of the business and that side of the organization. We're also going to be doubling down on training camp. So our next training camp is coming up in a couple of days. We've got 60 families coming from all over the United States, from Canada, from England, coming to Naples, Florida to get the highest possible performance training that they can get and do it in a way that's going to be inspirational and it's going to be life changing for these players. It's not just a camp for players to get touches on the ball. It's designed specifically to help players and parents change the way that they live, change their habits and routines, change the way that they think, and give them the support, the tools, the resources, and the experience that's going to allow them to have the best year of their life in 2023. So our parents and players are already on their way to come down here to Naples, Florida, and we're going to be doubling down on these training camps moving forward. We've got a summer training camp coming up that in the summer that we're really excited about. That's going to be in Chicago, and then we've got obviously some more training camps planned moving into the later part of 2023. So that's the plan for 2023. And the one big plan for 2023 that I want to share with you is a new initiative that we're starting called the MSM Foundation. The MSM Foundation really started on the back of some realizations that we've had over the years. And I wanted to share those realizations with you. And so, what we have found is that 45 million kids play youth sports in America. 80% of those kids will quit by the age of 15. In the meantime, we've got suicide being the second leading cause of death among college students, and it's the third leading cause of death among adolescents. And I really want you to really soak this in because if you really think about this, it's it should hit home to your heart. It should hit if you're a parent or a coach, this you should take this personally, because in my opinion, from my view, I look at the stats, I look at the statistics. A third of college students are depressed. 1 out of 3 college students are depressed, and I think we're just doing a terrible job at preparing our adolescents mentally, preparing them for the demands of the real world, for preparing for them for the demands of high level athletic curriculums or academic curriculums. So we are going to lean into this as an organization, as a team. We're going to really lean into this to make a change. We've done this in the soccer space. We've been successful with this and helping players and families and organizations in the soccer space. And now what we're going to do is we're really going to lean into this to make an impact on these numbers moving into 2023. So the MSM Foundation is a nonprofit organization, and it's going to be a platform that helps parents, players, and coaches with understanding how to help our youth from a mental training and a mental health standpoint, from a mental training and a mental health perspective. So we're going to be partnering with clubs, with leagues, with associations, and again, we're going to expand this to all sports. So we're moving beyond just soccer, and we're going to set up this foundation in a way that's going to be able to serve players, parents, and coaches from all sports. So we're really excited about this new initiative. This is going to change the way we think about youth sports. We're going to create a mass movement that's going to change youth sports forever. We have the recipe for it. We have the raw materials. Now we're just going to plant some seeds, put some things in place, and you are going to see some really amazing things come to the surface here in the next 30 to 60 days. I have something very special for you that's going to help you and your player and your family and your team, that's going to be impactful for you and your community in the next 30 to 60 days. So I want you to look out for it. Be on the lookout for that. If you have any questions about MSM, myself, and what we do, feel free to reach out to me. I'm looking forward to connecting with you. If you're a parent or a coach and you'd like to connect with me on this and you'd like to be part of this, reach out to me. If you have questions on how you can get your player involved to help them in 2023, reach out to me. I'd be happy to help. So, happy New Year to all of you. I wanted to share this with you. I'm excited to be part of this movement with all of you. And I wish you the best success and the best luck in 2023. Take care, guys. See you soon.